Pirates, and welcome back to another wild episode of CHS TV. I'm Maria.
And I'm Anna. We have a great lineup for you today. We have new installments of Ask the Staff and Mystery Pirate, and the first round of the CHS Staff Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament.
Hello, Pirates. I want to start my message this week by congratulating the CHS students who performed in the All-South Jersey Choir concert last week. Chelsea Bonpozniak, Dean Clark, Sid Depew, Noah Devone, Connor Gilmore, Morgan Hoban, Nick Olson, Bria Petrella, and Emma Schreier all participated in an absolutely beautiful concert hosted at the Washington Township Performing Arts Center. Special congratulations go to Bria Petrella, who was awarded the Richard M. Smith Scholarship for Music Education. Congratulations to Bria and outstanding work by everyone involved. Thank you to Mrs. Laskowski, Miss Riley, and the members of NHS for coordinating an incredibly successful blood drive last week. I appreciate your efforts to help address the current nationwide blood shortage. I hope that all of you have enjoyed the return to our Smart Lunch rotation this week. I appreciate your cooperation while we work through the uptick in COVID cases for the last few weeks. Please remember to follow CHS on Instagram to get the latest version of the schedule of events for the day. If social media is not an option, that same schedule is available on the CHS website, the TVs in the CAF, and the hallway. It is also posted on the wall in D Hall. I strongly encourage you to set a goal in the second semester to try something new. Consider checking out a new club or affinity group, jump into a pickup basketball game, or go for extra help for a class where you might need it. There are a tremendous number of activities available during Smart Lunch. I hope you'll consider trying a new one. That's all for now. Please enjoy the rest of the show and have a great week.
Each week, we ask the staff a different question. This week, we asked, if you could dye your hair any color, what would it be? Let's see what they had to say.
I would have to say purple because it's my favorite color.
I think I would dye my hair purple because I'm a very big Baltimore Ravens fan, so I have to look the part.
Purple because purple is awesome.
Red. I've always wanted to be a redhead. My mom's a redhead. That's probably part of it.
Red, because when I was in high school, I wanted to have a punk rock look, and my parents said no hair dye.
I would definitely dye my hair some shade of red, and I think red hair is the best. Love red hair.
Ooh. To be a little bit more fun, I think I would try pink.
What color haven't I dyed my hair?
Back to my original jet black that is slowly fading away.
Which one haven't I done? I would love to go jet black.
I guess I would go blonde if I had to go any color.
Blonde? Probably more blonde, but if I'm doing a different color, I think I'm gonna go purple.
I already dye it, actually. I hope you like it.
Well, if I had hair to dye, I would probably dye it black, maybe? Well, first I would need to have hair in order to make that happen. Probably black because I think it would probably look a little bit better than the gray I got.
I would leave my hair the color that it is because at this point in my life, it's amazing to have hair.
If I could dye my hair any color, I would dye it gray, more gray than it is. I just want to be there.
Wow, those are some wacky answers. I personally would not dye my hair since it's already amazing.
Your self-confidence is impressive and also a little concerning. But you know what's even more amazing than your hair? Another installment of our little weekly guessing game, Mystery Pirate.
Each week, one staff member will give us 3 clues on who they are, and you, the viewers, try to guess their identity.
I hope the weasel doesn't discover our identities.
What does that even mean?
I grew up in Florida and presently live in Philadelphia. I have 5 chickens at my Philadelphia home. I also work as a musician. Can you guess who I am?
The CHS Equity Committee formally recognizes Black History Month with a continuation of the New Jersey Amistad Commission's Summer Learning Institute, The History Around Us. Throughout the month, Cultural Corner segments on CHS TV will highlight sites in our area providing a past to present perspective on our state's local history. Before we dive into the what, let's discuss why. This week, Cultural Corner asks our special guests one question. Why is Black History Month important to you? Let's listen to their replies.
Hello, I'm Fabian Hunter Brown, and I was a former music teacher in the Cinnaminson School District. The question was asked, what does Black History Month mean for me? Black History Month for me is a time to remember with special observance the progress we as African Americans have made and the accomplishments that we have made because we were once enslaved people and what we are now known as a viable part of American history and the fabric of our nation. It is a time to teach and remind our children the importance of our people and their contributions to American history. From the struggle and sacrifices of our great civil rights leader, I was privileged as a child to go to the March on Washington. I will never forget that. It was a great day, a great time in history. But it is also to remember all of our civil rights leaders, not just Martin Luther King, the greatest, but all of them, who gave and sacrificed most of the time, sometimes, their lives. But also the everyday folks that added so much to this country. I go to the market and I have nice, fresh, cold, refrigerated food. And I must thank the efforts of a Black man for the refrigerated truck. And you also will iron or put your clothes in the dryer and get those wrinkles out. Think about the Black person that invented the iron. And then when you're driving along and the traffic lights guide you to stop some accidents that would probably occur, think of the Black person that invented the traffic light. The designing of our nation's capital, one of the most beautiful cities in our country, the engineering of a famous Black man. And when you want to go and think about all the accomplishments of outer space, going up there, coming back, our astronauts, those three brilliant women that were highlighted in the movie Hidden Figures. Military involvement. So many of our men and women have given their lives and have struggled for our freedom, going back to pre-Revolutionary War days. We are all Americans, and we must work to preserve and also improve our great nation. But for Black people and for me, we must remember, we must stay busy making our ancestors proud.
Good morning, Cinnaminson High School staff and students. This is Mr. Welcher sharing what Black History Month means to me. Black History Month reminds me of the beauty of being Black and the strength and diversity of our people and culture. It is also a celebration and acknowledgement of the contributions set forth by many unsung historical figures and allows others to understand the struggles Black people around the world face. As a young child, there were many Black women and men in my own family that I looked up to and celebrated. I was taught that the more I knew about myself and my culture, I would be able to strategically communicate with those who didn't look like me. The many life experiences I have encountered have given me the opportunity to meet and learn from people of many different races and cultures. Black History Month is also an invitation for others to join in and learn about the cultures and traditions of Black people. It is unity in its highest form. We can ensure Black history is consistent throughout the entire year by sharing what we know and continue to learn about our ancestors and the pioneers who have paved the way for us. I hope all of you continue to take the time to listen, learn, and reflect on the importance of Black history.
Black History Month to me is about being empowered. It's a time where I can celebrate and everyone comes together to celebrate people who look like me accomplishing such amazing things and just really being able to teach our history. Even though our history can't just be taught in 1 month, it's truly an amazing month where we can come together and really focus and shine a light on all the amazing things that Black people have done for this country.
Black history is a celebration of a culture that has been with us and lives through us from day to day. It's a reminder of our excellence in the hardships that we have faced and have manifested us into beautiful Black men and women. It's a gift of promise and a sense of unification that we are not alone, but are one and the same. To me, Black History Month should not be celebrated for a 1-month trial of 28 days, but every day, because it's the foundation of the life that we eat, sleep, and breathe today.
Black History Month is about showing the accolades of our African American ancestors and what they have accomplished to advance us in equality throughout America. The month shines light on many negative situations Black people have faced and how they overcame those obstacles. Black history is American history.
Black History Month means to me that we can celebrate about other people, like Ruby Bridges. She was the first kid to go to a different school with people that didn't look like her. Now it's your turn to answer. Scan the QR code. Bye!
During the month of February, Student Council is collecting the following items to help Hand in Heart, a community outreach organization, so they can distribute to those in need. If you are able to help out, please bring any of the following items to CHS to room B113. New or gently used winter hats and gloves, emergency Mylar blankets, containers of cup of soup, boost drinks, and Gatorade bottles. For questions, please email Miss Forbes at forbesm@cineminson.com.
Guess what, Anna?
What?
Now you and you don't have to stare at our YouTube channel anymore because the wait is over. The first round of the CHS staff rock, paper, scissors tournament is here.
Yes, and I can finally use the bathroom.
Shouldn't you wait until after the segment is over?
No.
Welcome everyone to the CHS Rock, Paper, Scissors Tournament, the ultimate battle.
Today, 2 members of the CHS staff will compete in a first round match, with the winner moving on to round 2.
Now, introducing our competitors.
Today, we have the Menace Murray versus the Spectacular Scavier.
I am receiving word that the contestants are standing by for some pre-game questions.
All right, Scavier, thank you for joining us. First of all, what do you want to say to your competitor?
Good luck.
How are you feeling about the competition?
Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready to take down my opponent.
Lastly, without revealing too much, what is your strategy going into today's matchup?
To not let my opponent know what I'm thinking.
Awesome, thank you, and good luck.
All right, Murray, you're up. First question. What would you like to say to your competitor?
Well, I feel sorry for my competitor, to be honest with you. You know, as someone who is a 2-time high school rock, paper, scissors champion, it's really no match for me. So I hope to go nice and easy, but I think setting the hammer is going to be crucial in this matchup.
So then, would you consider Scavier to be Cupcake City?
I would say she is Cupcake City. Frosting on top. Gonna be so easy to smash. Oh, with the sprinkles, absolutely. Yeah, think about it.
Lastly, without revealing too much, what is your strategy going into this?
Well, I like to get into the head of my opponent by making them nervous, making them think that I'm gonna put out a certain rock, paper, or scissor, and then have them counter, but really I'm countering their move. So I'm thinking 3 steps ahead, not 1 step ahead.
All right, the competitors are ready, so it's time to start the battle. Good luck. Let's go live to the floor of the CHS TV Rock, Paper, Scissors Arena.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my goodness, another tie.
This is crazy.
Let's keep watching.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Uh-oh, Murray's up 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn it!
Winner! Good match.
Oh, and Murray wins it all. Let's see if we can get a word with the competitors. Let's start with Skavir.
Skavir, how did you feel about this competition?
Definitely disappointed in myself. I thought I had it those first couple ties in the beginning. I thought I was gonna come out on top, but I didn't.
Do you have any regrets now that it's over?
Regrets? No, definitely not.
And what are your final words to your competitor or anyone at home?
Congratulations. I hesitated on some of my throws, but it was fun. Good luck in the future.
Thank you so much. Good work.
Okay, Murray, your turn. How did you feel about this competition?
Well, I wasn't surprised. You know, coming into it, I had a confidence that, you know, I saw my opponent, saw she was a little uneasy about what to do. So I knew overall my strategy would trump hers.
Do you have any regrets?
I regretted a few of those ties. We started out a little slow. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit more, you know, to mental edge to get to that point. I always tell my wrestlers about that the first couple times is a process and try to see where you go. But ultimately, I knew my strategy would prevail, and it did.
And what are your final words to your opponent or anyone at home?
I pity the fool that has to play me next. That's all I have to say about that.
Thanks. He will certainly be someone to look out for moving forward.
It looks like confidence can take you far.
That concludes this week's first round match of the Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament. We'll be back next week with another first round matchup, Mrs. Alvarado versus Mr. Prokopka. You won't want to miss it.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, I'm Alex.
And I'm Jarrett, and this has been the CHS TV Sports Network.
I can't wait to see who ends up winning this tournament.
Me too. You know what I can't wait for?
To no longer keep thinking about being attacked by a vicious, bloodthirsty weasel?
You know what else I can't wait for?
The answer to this week's mystery pirate?
Bingo!
I grew up in Florida and presently live in Philadelphia. I have 5 chickens at my Philadelphia home. I also work as a musician. Can you guess who I am?
Wow, I was not expecting that.
What do you mean?
Never mind. It looks like that's all for this week. If you have any questions or suggestions, email Mr. Wilson at wilsons@cineminton.com.
Tune in next week when we make Mr. Wilson. Ah, nuts. When we make Mr. Wilson blow up the moon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go take out the trash.
Good luck!